going on, guys? Antonio here from Seymour Creations. I know it's been a minute since I did a video. I got a lot of requests from you guys to do more videos, and I apologize for that. You know, I got a lot going on, homeschooling my kids and, you know, my family, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. We're here today because I want to talk to you guys a little bit about some things that you can do when it comes to starting your fragrance oil business. I get a lot of calls, a lot of people asking me, you know, hey, you know, what fragrances sell the best? You know, what do I need to get started? How many fragrances should I buy? So I figured I would just go ahead and tackle those questions right here, you know, in one video. So here's some of my first suggestions. If you're going to get started selling fragrance oils, I would suggest that you buy as much as you possibly can. And that's just because you want to make sure that you can have the variety of fragrances that you need when you're approaching somebody. When you approach a customer and they say, hey, do you have this or do you have that? If you say no, then you just lost that customer. Okay? Even if you don't have the fragrance that they particularly want, if you know your fragrances, you'll be able to suggest something that smells like it or that has the same notes that the fragrance that they're looking for has. Okay? So you want to definitely make sure you do your research. Make sure you know your fragrances. Make sure you know what's in your fragrances. When you get them, smell them, so that way you know you can have an idea of what each fragrance smells like. So somebody say, hey, I like floral scents, or I like sweet smells, or I like aromatic things like cedar and things of that nature. Then you need to be able to understand. You need to know your fragrances and be able to point that person in the proper direction. Okay. All right. So that's that. Now, where do you sell your oils? Okay. For me, the best thing that I would say to anyone who's just starting out, the best place to try to sell your oils, if you have the money to invest, is craft shows. Sell your oils at craft shows. If there's any craft shows in your area, you know, go online, look it up and see if there's any craft shows in your area, and go to a craft show with your fragrances. You want to be able to get your fragrance in front of people that are looking to buy. All right, you can definitely go out with a bag of fragrances, and you can approach people on the street, and you can have success that way. It's a lot harder, but you can have success that way if you have that type of personality. If not, then you want to find yourself or put yourself in a position where people are looking to buy already. So you go to a craft show, you set up your oils in something like this. Okay, get an oil stand. These are available all over Amazon, eBay. You can find these pretty much anywhere. This is a oil stand. Okay. Oil stand. Now you get you a stand, set up your stand. I would suggest maybe getting two, depending on how many fragrances you have. Okay, if you only have a small amount of fragrances, then just one will be fine. But if you have a larger amount of fragrance, which I would suggest, then you get two. Okay, and then you set one up with men, one up with women. That way people know what you have, and they can come and then they can, you know, look through your product, and at the same time you engage with them. Okay. Now another tip, another trick here. When you set up your station, this is what you want to do. You want to get one of these, an oil warmer, okay? Now these fragrances can be used in multiple different ways. These fragrances can be used in the tub. You can take this, you can put it into a bathtub, and you can get in there and you can soak, and when you get out, you're going to smell like your favorite fragrance at the same time that you're bathing yourself. So you want to also be able to offer your customers and show your customers that, hey, this is more than just, you know, fragrance. You can do a whole lot more with this. You know, you can put this in your lotion. Okay, if you want to make your own lotions, you can put this in your lotion. Some people ask me about incense. I've never made incense with these before, but that's not to say that they won't. And if you do make incense, you know, with these products, let me know. You know, hit me up in the comments and let me know how that went for you. That might be something I might look into doing. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to do this today. So this is what you want to do. You want to take this off, and you get to your station, right? This is before anybody comes in. Or even if you're setting up on the street, that's what you want to do. Set this up right here. Boom. Pop off this cap. Just wiggle it. All right? Just wiggle it up, and boom, it comes right out. And you want to dump all your fragrance right in here. Boom. Just like that. All right? Dump all your fragrance right in there, right in the top. Take your little lighter, tea light, Now you want to do this probably about 10 to 15 minutes before you start selling, or 10 to 15 minutes before your event starts, okay? The reason why you want to do this is because this fragrance is going to travel a long way. When anybody walks into that place, they're going to smell your fragrance, and they're going to say, man, where's that fragrance coming from? And that's going to draw people to your booth, or that's going to draw people to your table. If you set up outside of a gas station, you set up outside of a friend's barber shop, you set up outside of any local business, you can go in and talk to the business owner, and you guys can work out some sort of a deal where you can set up a table in front of their business. Just be creative. Just try to be as creative as you can when it comes to selling these products, okay? Now, just to go back a little bit, I want to go back. I know the video is kind of long, and I pray that you guys bear with me, and I appreciate, the time. I appreciate your time. So I want to try to wrap it up a little bit. I want to go back. I want to go back to talking about how much fragrance you should purchase when you should purchase it. Okay, when you purchase your fragrance, try to purchase as much as you can. I know that starting out with $50 is good. We designed the packages so that anybody can get started. 25 fragrances is decent to start with. When you start with 25 fragrances, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to try to really gain your footing in the industry. You know what I mean? To try to take care of yourself. You got bills, and you got other things going on. Then you invest $50 and you get 25 fragrances, and you got to go out and try to flip that, and then try to flip it again and again and again until you get the type of until you start generating the kind of income that you need. Now, if that's all you can do, that's fine. Start there. When I started with $35. That's how I started. Okay. And now we have a lot of product right now, so it can be done. It can be done. It's hard, but it can be done. And we designed our packages so that it can be easier for you. So when you guys are getting started, you don't have to go through the same things that we went through. Okay? Which brings me to another point. What are the best fragrances that sell? What fragrances sell the best? We get that question a lot. People want to know, hey, what sells the best? Which fragrances work or which ones don't work. And that is really dependent upon demographic. But now let me tell you what we did. Okay? What we did was we did a lot of research to find out what fragrances sell no matter where you are. Everything on our list, guys, everything on our fragrances, when you go on our website, you'll see the list of fragrances that we offer. Everything on that list is a top selling fragrance. No matter where you live, no matter what your demographic is, these fragrances are staples and they will sell. So it doesn't matter which one you pick, they will sell where you live. My recommendation to you is to get as many as you can, get as much variety as you can. That's what's really gonna make the difference. Don't buy 25 fragrances and then say, hey, give me 5 of this, 5 of that, 5 of this, 5 of that. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I promise you, you will have a lot. You will sell a lot faster, and you will get to know your market a lot better if you have a variety of fragrances. It's better to have 25 fragrances that are different than to have 15 or 5 fragrances of one thing and 5 of another, 5 of another, and you only at the end of the day have 5 fragrances to offer people. If that you understand, that makes sense. Like if somebody comes to you and say, hey, do you have this or do you have that? You say, no, I don't, but I have 20 other different fragrances that I can offer you. 9 times out of 10, I promise you guys, they're going to pick one of the fragrances that you have. That's how the list is designed. That's what the research that we did. We put it in. We put the work in so that you guys don't have to worry about that. When you present the fragrances that we offer on our site, somebody's going to buy something. I've been to many craft shows, guys. I've sold products on the street. I've gone into a barbershop selling products, and I promise you, anytime somebody takes a look or they take a look at the fragrances that we have, even if we don't have the ones that they want, because sometimes people ask me for the latest fragrances that just came out, and honestly, those fragrances haven't been on the market long enough for me to even want to put them on my list. And that makes sense, okay? I need to see how well the fragrance is actually going to sell before I even put it on my list. Because we don't want you guys going out there selling product that doesn't sell. I don't want you selling a fragrance because it just came out. I want you to sell a fragrance. I want to put fragrances on my list so that you guys have the best opportunity that you can to sell products. When you see something that's on my list, know that I've done the research and understand that when that product is in your hand, it's going to sell. You have to have that confidence, and I want to give you that confidence. You can have that confidence in us. We don't just do things for doing things sake. You know, we're not just trying to sell product for selling product's sake. We really concerned. We really care about people. We care about the end game. I have a family, and you may not have a family, or you may have a family. You know, you may just be trying to support yourself, and I understand that too. No matter where you are, no matter what walk of life you come from, we are here, man, to try to help everybody to get better and to better themselves. If you guys want to start your own business, I tell people all the time, listen, man, fragrance oils is a really good way to go. It's a really good way to go. It's a low cost to invest, and you get a high return. You get a high return. The more you invest, the more you return. So if you're really serious about trying to support yourself financially, you know, you guys should sit down, take some time, and I also share this information. You know, people call me all the time. I leave my numbers right here on the video, and I have no problem talking to you guys and explaining explaining in more detail about my situation and things that I've been through, trying to help you guys and give you, tips about what you can do and pitfalls to watch out for. And I'll do videos like that coming up in the future, you know what I mean, just to try to talk a little bit more about that. If that's something that you guys want, let me know in the comments. I don't really want to let the video go on too long, you know. So I'm probably going to end it right there. But there you go, guys. I just wanted to come and talk to you guys a little bit. Forgive me again, for being long-winded here. It's a lot of information that I want to get to you guys. A lot of information that I want to share with you guys. All right, so just bear with me. I know I don't put out videos every day or every week, but just bear with me, guys. I'm working on it, man. I'm trying to get myself together I'm trying to maximize my time, so that I can get the videos and continue on with the business and helping things grow. We got a lot of things going on, but there's a lot of things in store for you guys, man. So stick with us. I appreciate every last one of you guys, all of my subscribers, man. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it, man. We love you guys, and we're here for you guys, man. So if you have any questions, you're looking to get started, hey, man, call me. Give me a call. If you want to call me, that's fine. If you want to hit me up on my email, that's fine. All that information is on my website. So shoot me a call, man, and I'll get back with you guys soon. All right? It's Antonio, Seymour Creations. I'm out.